You thought the video was froze. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video with me, GriffoChaz, and today it's delayed kickoff. Let's get straight into it because you know what it is. Football recap show. Let's get straight into it. Yep. Premier League news. For the second week running, I'm going to feature something which is not Premier League news in Premier League news. Calm it down. It is EFL Cup news, and of course, Manchester United beat Southampton 3-2 in the EFL Cup as Zlatan Ibrahimovic scoring 2 goals, as did Gabbiadini for Southampton, and as did Jesse Lingard, who likes scoring at Wembley. Did Man United deserve it? Hell no, they didn't. But oh well, we're still the EFL Cup winners. Of course, we've won the last 3 domestic bits of silverware, if you count the Community Shield, that being FA Cup, of course, Community Shield, and EFL Cup. Fantastic. It's beautiful. Southampton, in fact, dominated the game. They scored an offside goal, which would have been Gabbiadini scoring his hat-trick. Oh well. But that is good. Really? Very weird, but nevertheless. But the big thing is, Man United have overtaken Liverpool in the all-time cup wins, meaning Man United now the most successful team in England, but we already knew that, because, let's face it, so, I don't really know that was a thing, so big thing, bye-bye Liverpool. I keep clapping and it makes the audio weird, it's very entertaining, but after the game I want to take a quick look at, because Jose Mourinho said that Southampton deserved it, and it's not really like Mourinho to admit that. So he was listening to the sound of their tears, and he was just fantastic in the interview, and it was really honest. So good for him. There has been a protest in Chile about Alexis Sanchez. Chilean people want Sanchez to leave Arsenal. Well, when I say a lot of people, basically there's a Sanchez protest in Chile. They organised a place. Over 14,000 people signed up, said, I'm going to go to this. I want Sanchez to leave Arsenal. He is too good for Arsenal. Out of that 14,000 people, less than 10 people went. I don't even want to work that out as a fraction, to be honest. You can do it if you want to in the comments. No one will. Probably. They might. 8 people turned up. And those 8 people were like Sanchez, turn around, bright eyes, but he just didn't. And he's still remaining at Arsenal, and overall, I think it's going to be a good decision. Because, yeah, he's good, and Arsenal need him. And Arsenal won't sell him. Further news. Leicester City beat Liverpool. This is just a roast on Liverpool today, isn't it? Leicester City have lost. Leicester City have won, getting us all wrong, 3-1 against Liverpool after they sacked Ranieri less than a week prior to the loss, more than a week now. And their performance was some shades of last season. Beautiful from last season, to be honest. I think Leicester will be fine now. They needed that confidence boost. They needed that win. Ranieri probably would have kept him up anyway, but I still don't agree with the thing, and you'll see who is most likely to replace him, who I didn't mention last week, in the manager Malacca. I don't know why I said that in a Dorset accent. That was a poor accent. And Jurgen Klopp, after he said a lot of things this week. I'm not a clown. He said bad start, bad finish, bad middle, bad everything. But I think he just thinks all the best of the years have gone by. That's basically it. Liverpool, they need to turn things around. No, they don't, because Man United will be above them, hopefully. Oh, this is poor week for Liverpool. World Football News time. That weirdly. World Football News. And I've got to be honest, it is quite upsetting, this World Football News. We have a death, we have a lot of things. We don't. Yeah, we actually do have a death. But we start off with Fernando Torres, who got a head injury in the Thursday's 1-1 draw with Deportivo. That was Atletico Madrid. You know, he's well now. He's well. He's out of hospital, but it was a bad injury. They had to bring hospital people to bring paramedics on and kind of sort him out. He was really in a bad place. Loads of people were, I wouldn't say throwing up, but they were really worried for his health. But thankfully, he's good because everyone thought he was a little bit lonely and he was never coming round. But he is, and he is absolutely fine. Talking about someone who's not fine though, Raymond Copa who is a Real Madrid midfielding legend at Real Madrid, of course, has died at the age of 85. Of course, I have no jokes here. I didn't really know him obviously I didn't know him that well, but as a fan and him as a player, I wasn't fully aware of him, but I researched him and he was good for Real Madrid, got a lot of assists, got a lot of goals. So it's always sad to see a legend go, and that is exactly how he do. But trying to get off the depressing news, and the third bit of world football news is another bit less depressing, but still a little depressing, is Mario Götze. He is out until further notice because of metabolic disturbances. He is having problem with his body and with his inner body and stuff, so he will be out until further notice. I've done that thing again, I always do it. Yeah? Okay? Okay? I can't stop doing that now. Yeah, anyway, so that's upsetting. It really, really is upsetting. But, you know, end of the day, he'll be back stronger than ever. If you can hear background noise, I'm doing a collab with the rain, collab with Mother Nature. Managed Malarkey time. Yes, well, Leicester City, of course, sacking Claudio Ranieri, have all options of Roberto Mancini, loads of people, William Shakespeare, that was a joke, because the current manager, the assistant manager, the caretaker manager, whatever you want to call it, deputy manager is Shakespeare. It's not William Shakespeare, obviously. So they can have talks to Mancini, Pardew, everyone else that I mentioned last time. And instead, they've gone with Roy Hodgson. Roy Bleeding Hodgson. I think it'll be okay for Leicester. I don't think they'll do that feat ever again. I don't think they might be mid-table. I think Hodgson, if he does the right thing, if he comes over with a game plan, if he's learnt from England European Championships disaster, then that should work out. And Leicester feel they will only be making it better if they get Roy Hodgson in. So, interesting. Luis Enrique is to step down as the Barcelona boss at the end of the season. And I think that's a path straight open for Claudio Ranieri to come on in. He probably won't, but nevertheless, it's a different style of football. But Luis Enrique is to step down as Barca boss, which probably got triggered after the 4-0 loss against Paris Saint-Germain, which was embarrassing. They're practically out of the Champions League unless they have a great comeback in the new camp. Well, it technically is in the new camp. Or is it? Because what would you classify as in? Would you classify in as in a building with no roof or in a roof? Because technically, stadiums have roofs. So are you out in the new camp or in the new camp? I know. Get back to me on that one. Anyway, Luis Enrique stepped down as boss at the end of the season. To be replaced by who? We'll find that out in the coming weeks on Manager Malarkey. And finally, Antonio Conte has won Manager of the Year award at the London Awards for his duties in the European Championships with Italy and with this Premier League season's duties with Chelsea. I think it's deserved. I don't think it was Manager of the Year. I think Ranieri was that last year properly. This is just some small London-y awards, but it's good for Conte. I think he was a great manager, and on the terms of performing throughout different teams, Conte deserves to be manager of the year, but Ranieri's done so much good stuff with Leicester, and it was a travesty that they sacked him. What am I doing? That is manager malarkey. That is delayed kickoff. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed. Leave a like, sub, share, all of that good stuff. And I've been in the in this episode and in future episodes to come, I've been trying to drop. Well, I've obviously succeeded trying to put a few drops of quotes from songs in there, song lyrics. I've done some today, so if you've picked that up, feel free to put it in the comments. If you've just a little fun game, see what song I have quoted. Hope you've enjoyed all of that good stuff, and I will see you. Bye. Yes. See you. Bye. See you. Bye. See you. Bye.